Hey, wait up!
I don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
The American Midwestern town, Raccoon City, has been completely decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was instigated by the international corporation Umbrella. Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city. But their ordeal was only a prelude of things to come. Three months later.
Your identification number is WKD4496. Welcome to your new home.
Her name is Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago. She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother, Chris Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams.
Don't move. Perfect.
Go on. Get out of here. This place is finished. I don't know, it might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. Troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
So look, Code Veronica is not the best game. In fact, I'd probably think Revelations 2 is actually better than Code Veronica. But can we just point out how fucking evil Rodrigo is? Or whatever his fucking name is. He is a medical experiment work camp prison guard. Like, that's fucking horrible. That's like torturing people to death in medical experiments level evil. He's the dude that facilitates the security for that. He's like nowhere near a fucking good guy, right? He's like one of the most evil cunts fucking ever. There's like little difference between him and like a camp guard at a Nazi medical experiment work camp. Or say like a camp guard for Unit 731 in Imperial Japan. Like, that guy's just fucking evil. Like, even if all the people on this island are prisoners, he's still, you know, breaking the Nuremberg Code, all that sort of shit with medical experiments on individuals. And he's doing it for like a sadistic fucking trans, cross-dressing, inbred, aristocratic fucking albino sort of nonce at the top who enjoys torturing people. Like, that guy, like, they try to present him as maybe not good, but like sort of neutral or apathetic to the running of the place. Like, no, if people get away, he probably oversees their execution and shit like that. Like, it's fucking blows me out. fucking knife's OP. I think it's the only Resident Evil game where you can actually kill zombies with the knife. Because apparently it hits multiple times across the length of the slash if you slash downwards and hit their legs and stuff. Like you can hear it hitting multiple times. It's the only game. Like Claire can take on what? How many? 5 zombies? And like, let's be real, if we're, you know, talking about the threat of zombies, and infection and all that, one zombie should actually be more than an unarmed person can handle. Like, Claire has a knife, okay, fair enough, she's got a combat knife. These zombies are extremely durable. Like, in Resident Evil 2, they can take fucking shots to the head as long as they're not, like, doesn't hit them in the brain. Like, what are you gonna do with a knife? Like, damaging the brain was, like, one of the only ways to kill a zombie. Like, even if you slash it across the throat, which is, like, probably one of... That and, like, a stab to the heart or a stab to the brain with a knife is, like, the most damage you can do to a person, right? Slashing across, like, the carotid artery would... You know, you're gonna bleed out in, like, 30 seconds. Best, like, that's pretty lethal. If you do that to a zombie, I don't think it's gonna kill the zombie. And, like, that's one of the best case scenarios. Like even stabbing it in the head, but it's not a given you're getting through the skull to hit the brain.
Wait, don't shoot!
Who are you?
Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there. I'm coming over. Sorry about that little misunderstanding, but I thought you were another one of those monsters.
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island. And I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire? Nice. I'll remember that. Hey. There's an airport around here. Once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up!
I don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
Ugh, that finger wag cringe. Oh my fucking god. Can't believe I fucking played this on the PlayStation 2 when it came out. Oh my god. That's brutal, that is. Can't believe this game gives me nostalgia. And like the setting in this game is really quite unique in the series. It's like an island work camp / medical research facility, medical research prison, I guess you'd say. Like, it's even in the design, even though it's not explicitly stated by anyone, you really get the impression of like some sort of Soviet work camp or something like that, where everything's sort of filthy and run down. They're all wearing matching uniforms, they're all forced into forced labor, or, you know, just used for whatever. Like, it really is like a unique setting, and it really does give you vibes of yeah, just work camps. What was that island Stalin had where they all ate each other? The Stalinisky island or whatever it was, where they didn't have any fucking food, so they were just literally killing and eating each other. Yeah, and yet communism is not stigmatized. Yeah, in Australia, in Victoria, you have fucking Nazis and Nazi salutes and Nazi symbology banned by government, but, you know, an ideology that forces prisoners to fucking eat each other's calves and shit after they've killed them. Yeah, no, that one gets a pass. Fucking why? Besides, you know, all the Victoria government is fucking retarded and communist influence from China and all that sort of shit. This weapon's fucking hilarious. At the time it was touted, oh, you can shoot 2 zombies at the same time. You can aim at 2 zombies at the same time and shoot. But how it eventually comes across is you've got one pointed at a zombie and another one pointed at the wall for some reason, because either the zombie's moved or you've already knocked the zombie down. So just half the time you're missing with your other shot. It's like literally going cross-eyed. It's just fucking silly. Like, it doesn't even work properly. But at the time it's like, oh, you can shoot 2 at once, look at this fang-dangled new technology. Like, it works fine when there's only one zombie in a room, but when there's like more than one and she fucking points it and one just goes nowhere, yeah, doesn't quite work out. Like, that's an effective little horror fucking scare scene. It's like one of the few in the game that, you know, really happens. It's like a horrible, rainy, miserable, grey work camp, and then you see something getting dragged under a building and eaten. Like, that's really quite an effective little bit of horror. Like, that's pretty good. Oh, here we go, cross-eyed.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Chris Redfield.
What are you doing here?
Chris Redfield. Is he a relative of yours or something?
You mean my brother?
Ah, your siblings. Well, it seems your brother is under surveillance by Umbrella.
What? I've got to contact Leon and tell him to let my brother know he's being monitored. It's a good thing I have access to an outside connection from here.
Well, that file shows the latitude and longitude of this place. Why don't you send your brother the coordinates and ask him to come help?
Thanks, I'll do that.
Hey, I was just kidding. There's no way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can, I'm sure of it.
No way. He won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
What was that all about?
Talk about fucking artificially padding out your game though. Like this entire section, oh, it's just got metal detectors. Why? Oh, no reason. Yeah, you've just got to put all your items in the box, and then you can get through, and then you've got to pick up your items and put all your items. Like, it's just fucking bullshit. It's just like padding the length of the game. I mean, I guess it was trying to do a whole, oh, you're unarmed now, so you cannot kill the zombies at all, and you have to make your way through a hallway with 2 zombies in it. Like, more often than not, you're just gonna take a hit from one of the zombies. I mean, okay, I guess you can say that's kind of scary, but it's not really scary, it's kind of fucking annoying. Yeah, like, don't ask me why they have a fucking guillotine here. Like, I don't know. I guess maybe they were trying to make it not look as, you know, quite as Soviet, you know, as it otherwise would have looked. So they're trying to make it look more French revolutionary and not quite as left-wing. I don't know why there's a guillotine there. Could just be flavor text. Could just be that Alfred likes to guillotine people. And all the fucking zombies have respawned as well. Like, that's another thing. Like, shit just keeps respawning in this game. It doesn't matter if you kill it, you haven't cleared the area out. Just more enemies spawn there. So you end up just using a shitload of ammo. But, like, I can't wait for the game where they pull off Crimson Heads in a manner of Resident Evil 1 Remake. In a manner of, let's say, Resident Evil 4 Remake. I guess they kind of had it in Resident Evil 4 Remake with the dudes that stay down for a bit and then their necks all fucked up. And they get up and they turn into like one of the fucking razor head parasite Maxim things. But like, I mean like true Crimson Head. Like the body stays there and eventually, say like in a manner like Resident Evil 2 Remake, the body just stays there and eventually reanimates into a Crimson Head. I guess you couldn't really do it with the Resident Evil 2 Remake mechanics because you can literally cut their fucking arms and you can turn them into the human beings from Freaks. Or the human being from Freaks. And then, even if they're a Crimson Head, if they're like a human being, they're still not a threat to you. I'll still have to like sort of roly-poly after you. Like shimmy, human being shimmy. I don't know what you call it, but like that's what you could do on the high difficulties on hardcore in Resident Evil 2 Remake. Because while you don't get a lot of ammo, you get a shitload of knives. And if you don't want to go through and kill all the zombies to clear out the area later, for like when Mr. X is chasing you, or you've got lickers in there and you can't really afford to deal with zombies and lickers at the same time. Like, you can turn them into human beings relatively cheaply with the knife by just, you know, shooting them down and then slashing their legs off, then slashing their arms off, and just not, like, standing behind them when you do that. And if they're a human being, unless you run directly into them, they can't actually damage you or catch up with you, like, ever. Like, you can do that when they're crawling as well, but when they're crawling, they're a little bit more dangerous. But when they're human beings, they literally can't do anything. Oh, spooky scary, I'm disarmed, I have no weapons. Oh my god, there's 2 zombies in the way. And a third one further down the hallway. Oh, how scary. Like, bitch, I'm Australian. I've been disarmed by my government for fucking years now. fucking massive respawn of enemies. And like, in survival horror, I'm really not the type of person that likes to run past enemies. I usually like to fucking kill everything.